The old station wagon rumbled down the dusty road, kicking up a cloud of dust. Inside, four friends, giddy with excitement, chatted about their weekend camping trip. They were heading to Whispering Pines, a secluded campground nestled deep within the woods. As they arrived at the entrance, a shiver ran down their spines. The sign, barely hanging onto its post, creaked ominously in the wind. The woods surrounding the campground stood eerily still, casting long, unsettling shadows across the path. Undeterred, they set up camp as the sun began to dip below the horizon. The air grew colder, and an eerie silence descended upon them. They huddled around a crackling fire, sharing stories and laughter, trying to ignore the growing sense of unease that had settled over their campsite. As the night deepened, the whispers began. Soft, rustling sounds seemed to emanate from the woods, growing louder, closer. The friends exchanged nervous glances, their laughter dying down to a tense silence. A sudden gust of cold wind swept through the campsite, extinguishing their fire and sending shivers down their spines. Their hearts pounded in their chests as they fumbled for their flashlights, their beams dancing frantically in the darkness. Then a blood-curdling scream pierced the night. Panic surged through the group as they scrambled to their feet, their eyes wide with terror. Their flashlights darted about, searching for the source of the scream, but they were met only with the impenetrable darkness of the woods. Suddenly, a figure emerged from the shadows, its form illuminated by a faint, ethereal glow. It was a young woman, her long dark hair cascading down her back, her eyes hollow and filled with a profound sadness. Her dress, torn and faded, seemed to belong to another era. The friends stood frozen in fear, their breaths caught in their throats. They watched in horrified fascination as the ghostly figure glided toward them, her feet not seeming to touch the ground. "Beware," the ghost whispered, her voice a mournful sigh that sent chills down their spines. "This land is cursed. Leave now while you still can." As quickly as it had appeared, the ghostly figure vanished into thin air. The friends, their bodies trembling with fear, stood in stunned silence. The weight of the ghost's warning hung heavy in the air, leaving them with a sense of dread that chilled them to their very core. Without a word, they frantically packed up their belongings, their hands shaking as they stumbled in the darkness. They piled into the old station wagon, desperate to escape the haunted campground and the chilling presence that lingered there. As they sped away into the night, the image of the ghostly woman and her chilling warning remained etched in their minds. They left Whispering Pines behind, but the question lingered. Would they ever truly escape the haunting at the campground?